I'm ready.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Unqualified Reviews. I am one of your hosts, Vivini, and I am here with my other host.
Mel.
Yay! Welcome.
Yay. Welcome back to a very good episode, I think.
What? Maybe a best.
Best episode of the season?
I of this
Could
of
be.
this season. You
Could
know what?
be.
Yeah, I will say this is the best episode of this season. I just
Mm-hmm.
remembered what happened this episode.
Yeah.
And if my memory is gonna help me here, my notes I drew the fairy Bloom from Winx Club as a mermaid. So those are my notes on the
Oh.
episode.
Very helpful.
But she
Great.
looks really good.
She's really good. I love that TikTok sound.
I love
I
Camp
think it's
Rock.
from yeah, it is from Camp Rock, isn't it?
I also just realized my microphone was literally in my crotch. And to the people on Instagram who are DMing me about doing a shirtless episode, wait until we get 1,000 subscribers. Okay, please.
Then we'll sell out.
Then we'll sell out. Please. Let us continue on with the episode. Last week, our girls come in and they had to design a look based on a Rupaul song. We had Plastic Tiara with Star Baby, and we're not going to go through the rest of them.
Oh no, it's a pop quiz. I
Oh
remember any
yeah,
of
let's. Oh, I love this
that.
because I remember them. Let's pop quiz. So I gave you the
Uh,
first one.
Nina did next question.
You did pick the hardest one.
Chanel did oh my god, it's Christmas. Oh no, it's hey sis, it's Christmas.
Pissy quissies in America.
It's Christmas time. And then oh my god, I have like short-term memory loss.
I,
Call me Dory from Finding Nemo.
oh no, Ellen.
Ellen, well she's canceled now. I'm just Dory.
Just Dory. When they do Nemo 3, they need to find someone to do the voice of Dory.
Oh god,
What
it's
if
gonna be
they
me.
kill her in between movies?
What? Ellen DeGeneres or Dory?
Dory. Listen,
They
we will
kill
not
her off.
speculate on anything else.
Right.
I should I do the rest of them because I remember 'em?
You could do it, yeah.
So Nina
I'm just
West,
thinking of that slapping episode. That wasn't last episode.
that was the episode before it.
Traumatizing.
We had Nina West doing Cha Cha Bitch.
Ah, there it is.
We
Okay.
had Georges doing I bring the beat. Ha,
All
I
right.
bring the beat. And then we had Vanjie doing Kitty Girl.
Right.
And
Coming back.
Jiria doing Cake and Candy.
Candy,
Cake
cake,
and
and
Candy.
candy.
And we had Roxy Andrews doing Lady Cowboy, a song I have never
Ah.
heard.
No, me neither.
But we won't get into it. We have the winners of last week's challenge are
Oh my gosh.
fuck. Yeah, I'm that excited too to get into this episode, Mick. We have Plastique Tiara and Roxy Andrews as the winners from last week.
Yep.
And we see Roxy Andrews take it away in the lip sync to, I believe, a Whitney Houston song. Don't remember the name of it. And Plastique goes back to the stage, getting her fourth badge, but not securing any money for her charity thus far. We find out that
No.
the twist is in this part of the competition, the Ruby Snippers, this is the last week to cut someone, and Roxy says, well, Anjuria, an eye for the other eye, because at this point, both of them are blind.
There's
And
no
not seeing
reason for
Plastique
that.
get to the end.
That's outrageous. I wouldn't have done that.
I mean,
Like it's good TV, I guess, but like
you
they
wouldn't
got it
have
wrong.
you wouldn't have snipped Angeria?
I wouldn't have snipped her, no.
Angeria, like, okay, for all the back and forth between Roxy and Angeria cutting each other, they're very strong competitors, and they're worth cutting each other.
Yeah.
Like even at the end of the day, like they're both like, if you take Plastique's math into account, which is some pretty good math, you find out that Angeria and Roxy cutting each other is just her strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just executing what she's saying. They're doing the quiet part in action. Young scientists, if you will. Scientists for the women.
Scientist is plural. Oh, it's not French. We don't. There's no feminine version
Mm-hmm.
of scientist.
Uh,
Scientist.
scientist. Je suis scientiste. Let us continue on. Oh, you want to get into all of this? I can't believe they freaking like they paid no mini challenge, by the way. Fuck you if you
Go
thought we were
straight
doing
into it.
mini challenge. Well, the girls come back and RuPaul says hello, 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 and she wore a look. It was blue.
It was definitely a look, yeah.
She was wearing multiple layers of clothing, so we can assure you she was dressed.
Okay. Just wearing something under her clothes.
Mm-hmm. What?
And she
So like,
announces that for this challenge, the girls get two badges, one to keep and one to give away. And it's a Rusical, yay, which is a lot of people's favorite episodes. Like,
mm-hmm.
personally, I'm not always that excited about Rusicals because half the time I'm like, I am not a pop culture queen. I don't know these references. I live under a rock. I need this explained to me. And I don't normally enjoy it.
I
But
feel like
this one I did.
the last couple of musicals have been pretty good.
They've been good. Objectively, they've been good. I just don't enjoy them usually. But they are challenging. They have to record their verse or their songs, I guess. They have to do their choreo, and they have to do it all live.
Well,
Too.
no. The lines were pre-recorded.
No, I mean like they have to
Dance
like
and
dance.
then lip sync
Yeah, and
live
lip sync live.
in front of.
I mean, I guess you would do that regardless, but like
I just okay. First of all, getting the rights to all of this is insane to me. Like Pennywise, I don't even know if we can say their names on the YouTube channel.
I find it so funny that the AI doll is like Morgan
Megan,
instead of Megan, but Pennywise is straight up fucking Pennywise.
what was
Like
that?
what?
What was that? Did they couldn't get the rights? A20 Studio A24 was like, nah.
I guess they can't just call her Megan. It's Morgan, but Pennywise, that's fine. Stephen King said yes.
They didn't even put like a number in her name.
No, she's just Morgan.
Like that was crazy. Like you
And there's The Exorcist, straight up. And then is there any other reference? No.
Rosemary's Child is a name of some kind of movie, I think. It's one of the
Mhm.
older ones we don't get.
Yeah. Always that.
There's always one. You always gotta put one for us, Rupaul.
Yeah. This is fun because it's like a horror based, which is fun.
Ooh, not the trauma.
Chanel mentioned that she wanted a big role with like a lot more talking so she could stand out. So she ended up choosing one of the landladies, Ruth or Sydney. I don't know which one it was.
Now, did you feel personally affected by the plot of this musical?
Yes, because we just found an apartment after like a month. Doesn't sound like a long time. After a month of looking, and it was traumatizing. No place would accept us and our dog. And it was just terrible. Landlords, you should kill yourself. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, it's
Unalive.
also
Unalive.
unalive. It's also because your dog unalives babies by
No.
eating them.
Allegations. False allegations.
Allegations and rumors, mama. Allegations and rumors.
Only thing he does is he pees on the bed sometimes.
I can't
Not
wait
that-
for us to
that's
make
one
Keep Heat
time.
on the Bed shirts.
It's funny.
That
That's a
should,
cultural
I would
moment.
wear that everywhere.
Yeah, it was traumatizing. But what I liked about this musical is that I could actually follow it. Me and my little pea brain, we were having a good time with this because it
Mhm.
wasn't so complicated.
Oh my god, remember Drag Race Philippines season 2 Rusical?
God,
I think I could still probably tell you everything that happened in that Rusical. It's
I
ingrained
can't.
in my memory in like such a harsh way.
I'm excited to watch season 1.
Oh, I'm excited to fall in love with Marina Summers,
Mm-hmm.
the
I
young
don't know if
pop
I started.
princess. Let us so we get in here. Jorgeous is recounting the trauma of being in the bottom and up for elimination in her Rusical season, which was season 13? 14. You were right,
Mhm.
14. I remember I
Wow.
said another Queen
out-
season was 14, but it was 13.
I outsmarted the drag encyclopedia
No! My power!
and giving you a run for your money. Holy shit.
It's my influence. I'm metamorphosing my knowledge upon you.
Maddie Morphosis?
We need to do Maddie Morphos this season. She's only in
Which
like
season
2
is
episodes.
that? Which season is that? Is that also 14?
That is actually 14.
Oh, 2 for 2.
You're killing it. We see Chanel is like, well, this might as well be Chanel's first time competing ever because she's not done any of these challenges.
Yeah, that's really tough.
And you're
Comments
surrounded by,
also.
yeah, and they're like, we've done this multiple times.
Damn. Yeah, she's also not a singer either. She's struggling with that.
But she is a voice actress
Hmm
and act she does. Nina
There's
gets
also
a little upset.
oh, there's some drama here with wanting Dr. Poltergeist between Nina and Angeria. They both want it. So Vanjie contacts the spirits, and she's like, "What are we gonna do?" And the spirits don't help.
Oh,
Yeah, the spirits don't help.
no,
So they
I
just
wish they
they,
would though.
they just put the two names in a hat, which I find really funny. And then it's Nina. Nina wins the not battle, but she wins between them and Angeria.
I love
Good for
when they
her.
do names in a hat. There are when okay. RuPaul's Drag Race has 3 ways for the queens to settle who gets what role if one queen wants multiple roles. And I'm so glad I finally get an episode to talk about it because this has like been really eating me up and I really need to get this off my chest. They either do
Mhm.
rock paper scissors.
That's the worst one. That one I hate.
Oh my god. And then the second one
Or
they do is names in a hat.
or they're just like, raise your hand if you fucking hate blah blah blah. Or they're like, wait, raise your hand if you think blah blah is gonna do a better job, or who's gonna do a better. And like, I think that one is like
The
that one I
voting
enjoy.
is crazy.
The voting is mean, but it's really interesting to watch, especially when it's like one person gets completely like quiplashed.
That's an incredible. Can we get that on the Drag Race wiki under terms and terminology? When everyone in the room thinks that you would do worse at a role, bitch, you just
Yeah,
got quiplashed.
damn, that's so. It's so sad when that happens. Like when no one believes in her, and they're all against her. And she's like, wow, okay, I guess it's not gonna be me.
Yeah, I don't know what you do in that situation.
Cry.
Like that's like actually like such like a put down, like actually kind of a rude thing. Like, but at the end of the
No,
day,
not even a pity vote.
you have to leave it to chance, or you like why do the other girls need to? Why are they in it?
Oh, that's why rock paper scissors is elite apparently.
I love names in a hat. When it's 2 names in a hat, it's I want to
Yeah.
see 4 people fight for one role and put those names in a hat.
Oh, that would be get a wheel going.
Wheel.com.
That would be funny. Well, it's not normally that many people. It's usually like 2. Has there been 3 people fighting for one role before? It's usually like who's gonna do better between the 2 of them.
Yeah, I think there may have been like one time. There was, or, there's always the 4th option where one queen is like, fine, you can have the role, but if you don't turn it out, you're gonna be
Yeah,
shit.
that's a good one too. And
Ugh.
then the person that ends up taking it does terribly, or they do super well. No in between.
It is a coin flip a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because the queen can even like have years of Juilliard
Mm,
acting experience and come into it, and the producers could still be like, go fuck yourself, Tails.
mm,
Bottom 2.
ooh.
I dance with nights. Sorry, we don't have to get into the plasma of it all.
Oh.
So,
Oh God, we forgot that Michelle Visage is there.
the vocal coach from
A vocal,
hell.
yeah, the vocal. Well, there is like a professional vocal coach there,
I think
but
he's
then we
just
have
a
Michelle
mixer.
Visage. Oh, he's just a mixer guy. Okay, we've got the mixer guy. He was like, "Can you just do the line again, please,
Miss Vanjie.
Miss Vanjie? Can you please say
Once.
it's once? The line is once." And Vanjie's like,
When
"When you knew me, when
when
you
you
get to
know
know me,"
me.
and it's okay. Your line was once. So
She
that's just him the entire time, the poor guy. And then Michelle Visage is like, that was really good, and it was terrible.
I love RuPaul being like, Michelle Visage, the vocal coach from hell, because it's also like,
Yeah.
ooh, they're doing like a horror musical, and she will not say a mean thing about anyone.
Maybe
But
she
here's the
did.
tea. I
Or we're
saw.
gonna. Oh,
hmm
we're gonna talk about Roscoe.
Yeah, let's talk about the Roscoe's viewing party, where I didn't even watch the clip, but I read.
I didn't watch the clip. I saw what's that guy who was like, "Welcome to Roscoe's recap for some new Drag Race tea, gossip, and whatever
we
and drama."
I
Whatever he
need
says,
to.
that guy. I watched his video, like parts of it. I like skipped to and who was it? Who spilled the tea?
Who spilled the tea?
Uh,
It was Angeria. Angeria was there.
Angeria saying,
Roscoe's. I need to find it because we will not just sit here and say the dude. I have to give
"Oh,
him credit.
yeah." It was Angeria talking about how for the makeover challenge, the one with the firefighters,
Mm-hmm.
um, Michelle Visage had like an unaired critique.
Critique.
And it was like, you guys look like old ladies in the nursing home. It wasn't, which is, I feel like I could have said something like that on our podcast. I wouldn't be shocked if you like roll back the tape, and I say exactly that because because I did think that at one point, which is super mean.
I think Michelle Visage has my house like bugged. Okay, so his name is Drag Tea Served with Matt.
Ah,
He
yes,
does
that's
the
him.
Roscoe's drag review, and he also does Drag Race Voted by You, where he has a Patreon where he gets his or it's either Patreon or his YouTube where he does polls and he has like people vote to see like what you would have, who you think should have won, and they do like percentages and
Mhm.
all that. It's very cool and very interesting.
Yeah,
Uh,
shout out to him.
it's the science of it all. It's like the drag science.
Let us know if you want to collab.
Let's
Not
chill.
watching this.
Let's chill. I said we have to like talk about it because like if we talk about his thing, then we have to talk about it's about we're MLA sourcers, I think.
Hmm.
Chicago.
MLA, Chicago,
We love to source our
APA.
sources.
We have sources.
Oh
Half of
mama,
these
we
shots,
have sources.
half of these shots are just got Mick looking possessed.
Well, that's perfect for the kind of rusical this is her looking.
Yeah.
This is them
Well,
looking
not that
possessed.
one. There's one where his eyes are like rolled up. Not that one. There it is.
I love this. This is adorable. We have Nina showing us exactly why she was on Hairspray.
Uh,
No, it was Hairspray.
yeah, probably. Also, Angeria falling asleep the whole time.
It's very silky. It's giving very silky when she was passing out.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, all the queens come on and they sound decent enough to not for Michelle not to say anything bad. The only
Yeah,
real problem we have is Vanjie messing up the line. There's sleeping Angeria.
yeah. Vanjie's foot doing like a full 180 and just looking at all the all the girls when he's singing.
Can we talk about how they didn't show like the hips down so we could see like how her hips were facing? Because
Yeah.
I have 180 turnout because I'm a dancer. But that's not important. But my hips do that, and I can get my feet to like look behind me. Is that like
Ew.
not normal?
I don't think it's normal. Most people can't. The best they can do is like 90 degrees with their. Yeah. I think
I'm
that's the best I can
flexible
do
like a
comfortably.
split.
My hips don't move like that. They just don't. That would have been interesting to see like the full shot to see the leg pointing behind him.
That's why I'm like, why is it secretive?
Oh,
Drag Race? Why can't we see those hips and see what they do?
I don't know. It's very weird.
Why are we so secretive of the hips now?
Mm-hmm.
You love talking about ass. Oh, once. Okay, now let's get into the choreography with Miguel.
Jamal Simmons?
This is not
Like,
Jamal Simmons.
wait, who was he then?
Miguel, and then I
Like,
think
who was Jamal Simmons then?
you don't know who Jamal. I actually can recognize Jamal Simmons. You can't recognize Jamal
Wait,
Simmons.
let me look him up real
Google
quick.
image search
Wait,
Jamal
what?
Simmons.
This is not Jamal Simmons.
We're not looking at Jamal Simmons right now. Love you, Jamal Simmons.
Oh God.
Love a good dancer. I can't believe that. I can't believe you said that.
Who is he?
He's Miguel, and either his first or last name starts with a J. So his
Oh, it's Jamal Sims. Type in Jamal Simmons. It's some random guy. It's like a business guy, and I was like, this is not the man I'm thinking of.
wait. What's his name?
Jamal Simmons. Simmons.
And we were saying Jamal Sims, like the game.
No, his name was Jamal Sims. The name I typed in was Jamal Simmons, which is some business guy, American political advisor.
Is that
What
Jamal
the-
Simmons?
Wait, who served as communications director for Kamala Harris? What?
I know who I'm doing for Snatch Game.
Jamal Sims.
That's my Snatch Game. No one
Oh.
steal it. That's mine.
That's crazy. I'm gonna be Liberace.
Oh my fucking god, that one actually hurt me. I gotta. I will need you to give you your moment for that one. That was incredible. That was incredible. You ate so furiously on that one. Holy shit! I got lightheaded from just that.
Well, thank you, Jamal Sims.
Thank you.
Wait, that's not him. That's not Jamal Sims. Wait, who is this?
This is Miguel.
This feels like a
Whose
Jessica
line
Wilde
is
versus
it?
Misha Lopez situation.
This
Miguel.
isn't Jessica Wilde?
That's Jessica Wilde.
Nobody died at Stonewall.
Miguel. Oh my goodness, I typed in something. This is not whoever that guy is. I'm so sorry, Miguel, if that's your name.
His name is Miguel because at the beginning of the
Okay.
episode, RuPaul says Miguel and Vanjie says Miguelita.
Ah,
That's why I remember it.
okay.
I'll come clean. Okay.
What was that?
That was me coming clean.
Gotcha.
Oh, all of a sudden we hate it when men tell the truth.
It's crystal clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everyone is kind of that frame. Everyone is kind of struggling.
She's
I
about
think
to
that's
hit you with the
typical.
nastiest Naruto Nujutsu you've ever seen.
Oh god.
And they're having a mother-daughter moment between... We didn't even talk about anyone else who has any of the roles, but we'll talk about it during the musical.
Well, yeah, we'll try.
I...
Oh,
Hmm?
Jorgeous' struggle here is trying to like turn it out without looking too robotic, but also
Mhm.
not being too expressive, or like not being. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm trying to say.
Her
Which
struggle
has-
is that she's just so good at dancing, she doesn't know how to, like,
Yeah.
hit the particulars, you know? Because she
She's
just
like,
hits
how-
it.
She's like, how do I do robotic without looking not expressive and like I'm not trying? And I think that's a very valid critique, or not critique, a very
It's a lot
valid,
of that.
very valid concern.
Yeah, I mean, and she's playing famous horror icon Morgan McMichaels. Honestly, if you're gonna name the character Morgan, just call her Morgan McMichaels. Because I think it'd be so funny to have this little AI, like, robot girl, and her name is just Morgan McMichaels, but it has, like, the numbers where the certain things should be. I think that would eat so hard.
Mm.
And you could give Morgan some money for mentioning her name on television.
I guess they didn't want to do that.
Well, Drag Race, what's up with that?
Fuck her drag.
Got Mick struggling a little bit, but Miguel being like, "Don't worry, girl, you got this." I mean, "Don't worry, guy, you got this."
Yeah.
And then Jorgeous is out here being like, "Oh my god, I'm in my head." And then we don't. Who's? She's short circuiting.
Who's who? That's Nigeria.
Oh, hey, yo.
Oh, that moment right there. I think that's Nigeria saying that if she wins, she's gonna offer the badge to the other person in the top.
Yeah, this is because she
they'll do a
brought this
little
up the first
exchange.
time.
Yeah, and then they just kind of we forgot about it for a little bit. Then it comes up again later.
This is I just know Nina West at the end of the competition is thinking back to that first moment in, like, I don't know if it's like maybe episode 2 when the twist where they're like, if you win you get a badge to give to someone, and in Untucked
Yeah.
she said, if I win I would give
Uh-huh.
my badge to the other person and the other person would give their badge to me,
Yeah.
because they were thinking that it was Snatch Game and it was going to be the two Liberaces in the top.
That would have been so funny.
Everyone's Liberace, baby.
Mm.
So Angeria is bringing that mental mathematics back here and being like, if I win, which by the way it was announced here was insane. Like at the end, but we'll get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Chanel's struggling, but honestly, not that much.
No.
And then Plastique could do no wrong. She's wearing longer hair here than she does in the Rusical.
The pussycat wig. Oh God.
They're trying. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's get into
Oh.
it. I love Jinx Monsoon. Let's get into it.
Not Jinx Monsoon. No, Rupaul looks really nice here.
I
I
love.
love the dress, the
Mm-hmm.
hair, different silhouette, kinda.
Mm-hmm. It is. It
Fun.
is. It's a shorter dress with the longer slits. I
Yeah.
am in love with this like copper brown hair with these like pumpkin orange highlights. It looks like her hair is like glowing like a heat, like fire.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like she's very motherly here. Like this is probably the most mother RuPaul has ever looked.
Yes,
And the
I
titties are
agree.
tittying.
This is a good look. I think we shit on her every week, but more recently, I feel like
We're
we've been
becoming
giving her
fans.
we're fans. But sometimes she'll come out and it's like, oh, you're not giving me anything to work with.
TS Madison! She's here. Love TS.
Second week in a row.
Oh, she better be permanent.
That'd be amazing if she was.
And Kristen
Oh,
W.
yeah, because we don't give last names
Well, it's just
in this show.
Cher.
Well, she's not Cher W. She's just Cher. Like, why is it Chris?
Cause she stays getting W's. She's a W queen.
W Queen. Mm.
I thought it was Kristen Wiig.
Well, that would be a W. I don't know
Everyone,
why they do that.
the lights will now simmer down. If you
Hmm.
have your phone, please set it on Do Not Disturb.
Eh,
Let us begin tonight's showing of the Rusical. Nope. Rosemary's Baby Shower. The
the root.
Rusical. This is iconic. I
It
went
really is.
I went to theater school and we had to do stuff like this. I wonder if they've done this for every Rusical, if they've had like this little image.
A little poster? I don't
Yeah, a
know.
little playbill.
Oh, playbill, okay.
That's my education. Also, I didn't talk about my nails, but I did them.
Cute.
Thank you. Okay. So she's Rosemary's. So Rosemary's the daughter?
No, Rosemary is the main character. Rosemary's baby is the baby.
And Plastique is Rosemary.
Plastique is Rosemary, yeah. Vanjie is Rosemary's baby.
Now, I just know you remember last like season 16 where they did the Hills Are Alive musical, The Sound of Ruzik?
Yeah.
I just know they dusted off that wig that they gave Plasma and put it on her head. They gave it a nice copper Vigs by Vanity, Vigs by Grace. It gave her a nice one, just a nice little shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah. And they
Don't
got
get
this guy.
don't
Who is
get
this?
comfortable with this man. He won't be here for long.
This guy is like the most screwed up male in this show.
What do you mean?
He's like,
What does that mean?
okay, so my evidence is here. The landladies come in and they're like, "You gotta sign this contract right now. If you sign it, we're gonna need your there it is. We're gonna need your firstborn child and your soul and blah 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 blah." And Plastique is like, "I gotta think about it first. Let's come back tomorrow." And the husband is like, "Nope, let's sign right now." And she's like, "Okay, I trust you." So they sign over their souls or whatever. And then she's pregnant later. And she's like, "Honey, she's like very visibly pregnant. She's like, "Honey, I gotta tell you something." And he's like, "Sorry, I gotta go. Broadway's calling," and he leaves and never to be seen again.
Well, listen. He was gay. Okay, he wasn't gonna raise that kid.
Well, he shouldn't have got her pregnant then.
Well, I think. Well, he didn't get her pregnant.
Someone got her pregnant for sure. There
The
was a weird. That was a fever dream. Whatever happened in that scene. Oh god.
listen.
Yeah. This is just her being horny.
Yeah, and then a bunch of dudes come out, and then she sucks their dicks, and then the dude comes back. So yes, Angeria is playing one of the landladies, and Chanel's playing the other landlady, and now they're in a baby shower. Oh,
Hmm.
and by the way, this place is haunted.
I think this place is haunted. Actually,
But like legitimately. Okay, so our first queen to arrive on the scene.
it's Gottmik, the Exorcist, and this was kind of crazy. The choreo with her flipping, two flips.
Mm-hmm.
You just know that he was like super dizzy.
Boom.
I would, yeah, two in a row, and then he just walked off right after.
That was fun. And then you could see the jump cut where they cut the cameras and then put on a
Oh,
different wig so that it would spin around on top of her head, and then
did
cut
they?
the camera. Yeah, that was not. This is not the same wig that spins around.
Uh, I didn't see it happen.
There was I just know some parts. This was not filmed in one continuous shot like an actual musical is. This was filmed in a couple different takes and then edited together.
Yeah, probably. That would make sense. This is like the best take, I guess.
They do the musical twice.
Mm-hmm. Then isn't it super shady that, and I don't think it was the musical, but in the talent show, who was the one person that slipped? Pheromone?
Mm-hmm.
Like they used the clip where she fell then?
Well, that was when Drag Race wasn't let certain girls go twice and didn't let other girls go twice.
Oh, really? That's really messed up.
Some girls would get to go do their entrance 3 times, while other girls would go once, see someone else go 3 times, and ask if they could redo theirs, and be told no.
Horrible.
So our next queen is Roxy Andrews doing Pennywise.
Terrifying.
This was funny.
I love the scary, the voice that she put on was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Choreo was cool. It was just scary watching this scary clown.
You're scared of clowns?
Yeah, I don't like clowns. Remember that moment in like 2016 where there were like fear.
Oh, killer clowns? Yeah.
I feel like that was the worst. That was like the worst week of my life. When we just thought that that was gonna be our reality.
Could
That
you
was the worst.
imagine if
There
every
were like
day since then
there were
you just had to be
reports.
scared?
There were some weird reports about it, and I thought it was like a clown apocalypse. But this was very that, except this time Roxy was just looking scary but
Serving fierce.
serving fierce. That's exactly how to put it.
And she's got a lot on her mind right now.
Yeah, that head is heavy.
And no complaints.
No. Oh, scary.
Okay.
Ooh. She nailed the choreo.
I was
Like I was
watching
a bit
this.
worried.
Sorry, you go.
I was a bit worried in the choreo and like when they were practicing because she didn't look very robotic. But this was, I felt like I was watching Megan the movie because there is a scene where she dances, and
Well,
it
this is what
felt
the reference was.
yeah, but it felt like she was that.
She
She
was
did a great
Megan.
job. It was amazing. I was actually really impressed by that.
So I just know like if I got I would okay. If I was sitting there and looking at the roles, I would have to pick the role that did not require me to put contacts in. Because I simply will never put contacts in. That is simply not my zhuzh. That is not what I enjoy in life. That is not my spice of life. I don't want to put anything on like in my eyeballs. It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot.
You know what? I think if they're taping their junk up until their asshole, I think they're willing to put contacts in.
Well,
That
some of
hot
them
take.
aren't willing to tape their junk up to their assholes.
Well, that was an R.
Are
You don't think Georges?
professionals
You don't think Georges is willing to do that
to talk.
for the aesthetic?
Oh, I bet Georges could. She's doing it right now. Actively. Oh yeah, she did eat severely.
This was amazing.
Yeah, no contact roles for me. If there's a role and they're like, we'll give you $1 billion, but you have to wear contacts, I'm like, I'm so sorry. Double it and give it to the next person.
I don't think they have a disclaimer on it. I think you pick the role and then it's like, oh, you got contacts.
I would throw a tantrum, and if they want to send me home, they can send me home. I'm
You'd go
going
home
home.
over that?
I'm going home. I don't want
I'm
to put shit in
sending
my
out.
eyes. I don't want to put contacts
I'm
in my
sending
eyes.
out myself. So funny.
I'll go into while everyone's getting ready in the workroom and they're giving me the news. They're like, "You." So these are the contacts for the character. I'm taking the contacts, giving a sharpie, and writing my name on it. I'm going
No,
up to the camera and I'm saying, "I'm going home.
that's so funny.
I don't
You could just
want
not
it."
wear them. They're just. What are they gonna do? Not let you on stage? Potentially.
I
It can't
mean,
be that serious.
if worst case scenario, I get a negative critique that I didn't. My eyes weren't the same color as the character's
Yeah.
eyes, but it's drag. It's about the illusion. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I can get you there in other ways. I don't need my eyes to do anything.
Mm.
Yeah, she ate this performance. So they all, live for it. They all have a dance at the baby shower, and then
Mm-hmm.
Plastique had called a reverend, an
Mm-hmm.
exorcist,
Yeah.
and Nina West comes out. I love whenever it pans to George's face in this. Did she take you to church? I've never been before.
um. Yeah. Kinda.
Kind of, sort of,
Growing
maybe.
growing up, the church wasn't really like this. It was mostly like some old dude just reading the Bible,
You
and then
went
we'd
to
everyone. Of
church?
course, I went to church.
That's
I
crazy.
grew up Catholic. I went to a Catholic school even. I went to Sunday school and I had religion class. There was like the whole thing.
That's insane.
Yeah.
My
I
tiny
lived
brain.
my school was right next to a church, so we would just go to the churches for a field trip.
For fun.
After school, we're going to church. That's
Did
how it
you
is.
learn anything from God? Did he tell you anything?
Being gay is a sin,
Of course.
so I got the fuck out of there.
So to get back to the musical, Nina Wins does her number, which was cool, and then the baby is born, and
This
then the fucking wall falls down. Oh, and then we see Miss Manji as the devil.
Yeah,
Oh, is Rosemary's Baby the Antichrist?
I guess. You could say that.
No, I mean, like, I think that's the premise of the movie.
She's the Antichrist.
That she's like given, she has an immaculate, no, not an immaculate conception. What is the thing Mary had where no one fucked her but she still got pregnant?
Immaculate Conception. I thought sounds almost correct,
I
but it's
know,
probably
but
not.
it means
Probably
not.
not.
So it was an immaculate
Immaculate
conception.
Conception?
Conception.
RuPaul says Garf-Paul says it is immaculate
It
conception.
was
Not
so freaking good, man. That was the best lay of her life.
conception. Yeah.
So and then so
I mean,
Rosemary gets
I don't think
immaculated
that was
conceived.
I don't think that wasn't an example of immaculate conception.
Well,
Plastique was a bit of a hoe earlier.
okay. Well, here's my theory. If welcome to game theory, where we game theory. Uh, she was given that like guacamole with nachos at the beginning, and I think that had like the ladies in here. I guess if they were also in the movie are like. And there was a line that they were like devil worshippers, so like maybe
Hmm.
they put a spell on the guacamole. This is me guessing this without ever seeing the Rosemary movie. So if I'm right, let me know in the comment section below, and I will do like a Fortnite victory dance
Oh
by
God.
myself with no camera. And she ate the guacamole, and then the husband left, and they made a big scene about the husband leaving, so the husband couldn't get her pregnant. And then these men that
Hmm.
came out, we weren't even sure if they were real, but they were dressed in like red to sort of like symbolize like the devil and like
Sure.
demons, which like Jesus was an angel, so I guess like the Antichrist would be like and so on and so forth. You feel me?
I get your theory.
And that's just a game
In
theory.
theory.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, this was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do I fully understand the plot? No. But did I have a lot of fun? Yeah.
Yeah. Was there which song or which performance were any of these like? stuck in your head like no more wire hangers. No, 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 no,
The
no,
holy
no, no.
guacamole. Holy, I don't remember how it goes.
It is holy guacamole.
Guacamole.
Oh
However it
my
goes,
god! The guacamole did get her pregnant.
I guess. Holy guacamole.
That's just my guacamole theory. If you subscribe, thumbs this up on Reddit. And then we get the beautiful group shot. I can't believe they couldn't get the Megan. That's like the only, like, we're sitting here all the way at the end, and I'm like, I still can't believe they couldn't just call her Megan. They have to call her Morgan.
Yeah.
A24 is very precious with their properties.
Yeah.
So they get back in.
They got Pennywise though. Just strange.
Oh, and here's where it gets, they're like, so, who would you give your second badge to if you won today's challenge? It's crickets. It's Georgia being, and Georgia speaks up, and she's like, well, I would give it to my good sis Chanel, because she hasn't gotten any yet, and I want to uplift her.
Yeah.
And Chanel was like, thank you.
Sweet.
And I don't know if Chanel
how I
said that
feel
she
about
would.
that though.
How you feel about what? The
I don't know.
winner? Mhm.
Like if I was in Chanel's shoes, I don't know how I would feel about getting a pity badge. If I was like, if I didn't do well and they just gave it to me, I'd be like, oh, damn.
I'd feel
But
good
bad,
because at
bad.
least, like, you know, yeah, the girls are taking pity on me, but at least I know I have some, like, realistic friends, because they didn't have to give me that badge. They could have given it to one of their other
True.
friends in the competition.
True.
So I feel like it's showing, like, especially because it's like Georgia's saying this, I feel like it's showing, like, there's a side of Chanel that is very opening to everyone in the room, and everyone feels like they, like, can feel that connection from her. Like, she like, what I'm saying is she's not in, like, an incredibly sour or bad mood for being, like, having no badges. Whereas, like, if someone was a sore loser, people in the room might be like, well, you're losing and you're not being nice to everyone, so, like, it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
hard for us to, like, want to help you.
Mm-hmm.
The queens get ready, and I guess we're on to the looks.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Let's bring it to the runway, runway, runway. Bring it to the runway, runway, runway.
Run,
You're
run,
gonna get
run,
to this
runway.
TikTok and you're gonna be like, please stop saying that, please.
And you can, I'm not gonna say it, but you
And
know what you can do. That's dumb.
by by the time you get to that, I'll have said it like 5 more times, I feel like. And you're gonna be like, please. But it'll be too late.
It'll be too late. And all of the first TikToks are gonna start with it. So, like, whoever has the first runway, it's gonna have the little runway introduction in.
It's cute.
Let's get
Well, this
into
is very
Miss Plastique Tiara.
it's very deserving of bring it to the runway, runway, runway.
Because she brought
She did. Ooh. She's a pearl. I love how it opened up.
it. The clam of it all.
The clam. It's clamorous. Haha.
It's a clamaculate conception.
I feel like we're immaculate conception. I feel like we're trying to steal one of the judges' spots on the panel.
What do you
Or
mean
Pump
steal? We run that panel.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I want to. What do you wait? The judges do not be critiquing the looks very well. But I'm saying that like we critique them better.
We try.
We try.
I never have, like, if I hate something, I very rarely know how to fix it. I'm just like, goodbye. But this, I'm not saying I hate this. I love this one.
There's nothing to hate. She looks like the goddess Aphrodite herself.
Yeah. What can you even say about it? Except it's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm eating it.
And like I'm eating it, of course, and it's disrespectful because Plastique's TikToks end up being 14 seconds long because all we say is I love it, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, she's a goddess, and she brings it to the runway. Like
What more can you say? Need I say more?
I mean, we're not allowed to say the things we truly want to say on YouTube and TikTok.
What do you want to say?
Moving on, we have Angeria.
Ooh. I appreciated how she took the coat off at the very end of the runway and took it
Mm-hmm.
off the stage.
And threw it off the stage.
Yeah, right on top near the camera. I love how we got to see the look with the overcoat on top and then it underneath as well. So it got to shine in two different ways.
Now, if only I got each of those shots separately, but
That's okay. Makeup is beautiful. I love the little tint of
painted.
orange.
It's gorgeous. Like this is a mug.
This looks like a beautiful sunrise.
Is there a nicer word than a mug?
Mug seems mean, but that's just what it is.
But that's like the term.
Beautiful face. Painted to the gods.
Do you call like a face that doesn't have that much makeup a teacup?
No, just a face.
It's just a face. And I
And
love
this
this.
is a mug.
This is a mug. This is a mug you buy and it's huge and lasts you years.
Mm-hmm.
No stains on it either. Anti-stain mug.
You know, for once, I enjoy the headpiece.
It
Past
is.
couple episodes, I've been like, I don't like the hair / headpiece that she's wearing, but here, beautiful.
It's so grand, and the feathers are gorgeous. I don't know if those are real ostrich feathers, but they're incredible.
Very pageant. Eating it.
I'm
Love
eating
it.
it as well. Next up, we have Chanel.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Miss Visage, like she's my teacher, said that this is very unlike Chanel. Has she?
Yeah,
This is.
funny.
Has she seen Chanel's runways? This is so very much Chanel. Like this grand headpiece is reminiscent of her entrance look of her season 1 headpieces. Like she
Yep.
is the queen of looking like this gorgeous and this alien.
Michelle just doesn't watch the show, I guess.
Do you watch a show, Tamar?
She doesn't.
I
It's
bet she
fun.
likes. I bet she even likes green. She
Hmm?
loves green. I love this
Yeah.
look.
I love the little hints of blue throughout.
Mhm.
Gorgeous. The rainbow titties. Not rainbow, but like colorful.
I don't know if it's styrofoam or plastic balls, but she painted it with like a Pearl X powder or Pearl X paint to make them look like giant pearls. Some people would just be like, it's a white ball of styrofoam. I didn't paint it.
Mm-hmm.
Not Chanel.
No.
The finish is immaculate. Ah,
Yeah. I'm eating this as well.
I'm eating this. I
We're
think,
gonna be very full.
funnily enough, I don't think we're not gonna. Funnily enough, I think we are gonna eat everything.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. I don't remember any stinkers.
This episode might be the first episode to be like a clean plate club member.
Potentially.
Let us continue on with Got Mick.
Mm-hmm. She went with the black pearls.
Very much stood out.
Yeah, on the runway when you zoom out, you just immediately see her.
Mm-hmm. God, it looks like she has like fish eggs.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm like looking at it like closely and the reflections are just wow. The big horns too, and like I think this is a latex material. I don't know what this is. It might be the thing you make tights out. Nylon. It might be nylon.
Mm.
A nylon bodysuit sounds freaking insane. I'm eating it.
Mm.
I'm in love.
Me too. It's a unique interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
Love the face too. It's a mug.
Gorgeous. That's a mug. I wonder for my mug collection. Actually, it's kind of shaped like a mug.
Mm.
The horn is a handle. Moving on, we have Roxy Andrews giving a share.
Yeah, this was really reminiscent of season 5 for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what she wore in season 5 that reminds me of this.
Probably the
does.
silhouette.
Hmm. Yeah, I enjoyed this as well. It's like a good, like, matches her skin.
Oh yeah, the
She's
nude
in-
illusion.
Yeah, it's a really good. That's what I was trying to find. The nude illusion is pretty good.
God, and I don't mind the white fisting gloves.
Oh God, don't call them that.
I'm sorry, the white evening fisting gloves.
Hmm. That's a bit better.
I
I love this. I love this
mhm,
as well.
I'm eating this. Moving on, Georges. I kind of like this look. Like, kind of really like this look. I love that no one else. So this color is very reminiscent for me of. Do you know what ambergris is?
Ambergris?
Yeah,
No.
this is a kind of grease that is taken from whales to make like
Mm.
perfume,
Oh.
and it's this shade of like amber.
Hmm. It's really pretty.
I love the way and like how the pearls on her hip fall down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is she the biggest pearl there? No, Chanel walked the runway, but I just it's like a delicate kind of pearl.
Yeah. She is a delicate flower.
Hmm. Everyone brought an evening glove tonight. That's all I'm noticing.
I didn't
I
even notice that glove.
I know what they're doing later.
Hmm. Boxing?
Yeah, but we can't talk about it.
Yeah, I'm eating it as well.
Next up, we have Nina West.
Hmm.
I personally chose to take pictures of it with the glasses on because I think it's a very interesting like face piece that I like really wanted to capture. I feel like her taking it off, like I feel like she could have just kept it on the entire time and it would have been
Mm-hmm.
breathtaking. But she loves a reveal.
Yep. Loves laundry.
Someone needs to do laundry. I she's it's we can't talk about Gottmik any more than we
What was that?
my hand scared me.
You got jump scared by your own hand?
I thought it was something coming at me from down there, but I think it was my nail polish.
Oh my god.
Okay, I love this look. I think it's probably this is probably the best she's looked this entire season so far, and I think the second one after this is the one she made for Cha Cha Bitch.
Chacha, I think I like Chacha Bitch more than this one.
Mmm.
Yeah, I do like this one too. I'm eating it.
I'm eating
I
it
also
as well.
enjoyed they're actually glasses, which is interesting. I didn't expect that. And it kind of reminds me of like in 2010, those sunglasses that were super popular that looked like
With the lines through them?
yeah, with like window shades.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called. It reminded me of that. I saw it. Those used to be so cool.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the problem with a lot of Nina's looks is that they're larger than they should be in terms of
Mm-hmm.
like the shapes. Like they come across as bulky as opposed to well proportionized.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm saying that I'm thinking about her atomic blonde look where she was like the Princess Peach atomic bomb crown sort of bullet bill thingy.
Mm.
That one like felt like it was larger than it needed to be.
Mm.
And thus it like felt over encumbering when she was walking. But something about this, like the corset is like smaller in. I love I feel like she could have made the fluff thing huge and it would have been a problem. So it's a very good size. And the little pearls falling from the side of her hips are a very good touch. I'm eating this look
Mm.
down.
Me too.
All right. Next up, we have Vanjie. Vanjie.
OMG. I love
Clamgy.
OMG. I love the big clam on her shoulders.
I love it.
I love it too. The little straps looks like around her hips. Very pretty.
If you flip her upside down, she's the silhouette of a dress.
Hmm.
I think that's so fun.
I'm eating it, but I think it's really funny when she turns around because it's just a giant thing on her
Clam.
head. Yeah, so they didn't get many shots of her just when she's going back.
Hmm. Okay. I love. She didn't know if she was a clam or an oyster. Love that. And her hair makes her look like the muscle part of an oyster.
Mm,
That's
that's
like
interesting.
it was like I don't eat oysters because I don't like seafood. But but I've seen like the videos of people opening them and taking the pearls out of them. It's
Yeah.
giving this.
Yeah. I see the inspiration.
It's and
Very
like
pretty.
how the hair like swirls around that one pearl. It's just like it feels very like mathematical. And honestly, with these many circles, I want it to feel like you put a lot of thought into it. And I feel like the thought is here with each and every pearl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating it.
Yeah. Or
That's all it looks.
wow, we blazed through it today.
Well, we had a lot of concise things to say. There's going to be very little for me to edit in the TikToks, which is
We love
good.
to see it.
It means we're getting better at this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we go to we skip the judges' critiques because who watches the judges' critiques?
Crazy.
You act like people care what the judges have to say on this show.
I definitely don't. Ooh.
That's a good shot of her.
Mm-hmm.
So the girls come out, bring it to the runway, ran it on the runway, and now they come out, and RuPaul says, "Ladies, I've fast forward past my comments to you." I don't know why my RuPaul's British all of a sudden. It's too easy sometimes. And she says, "The winners of this week's challenge are Jorgeous and, drum roll please, Shannel." And Shannel looks like she's about to pass out.
Because it's crazy. She's been waiting for this moment for how many episodes? 9, 10?
She's so defeated that she did not even change out of this outfit.
I know.
Well, I don't want to say she was defeated. She was low. She felt like she sucked because we didn't watch the Untucked, so we don't really know what the situation was.
We're only getting half the story. Or more
Honestly.
realistically, like a 16th of the story we're missing.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, the way we be cutting through the show, we're only getting about 25% to begin with.
I don't think us skipping the intro or like the RuPaul's Drag Race, that part,
Start
and
your engines.
I don't think we're missing anything of substance when we skip that. The guest judge, we're always like, who was that?
We don't need to
But-
pregame for Drag Race. We can just get right into it.
You get in.
So the girls are like, "Yes, you will each receive a benefactor badge, and you will give it to someone, but first lip sync." Wait, okay, so spoiler alert, this ends up being a tie, so it didn't really matter. But I'm sitting here like, if Shannel didn't win this lip sync, does that mean Jorgeous is the only one who gets to give out a badge?
No. Oh wait, that'd be crazy if that happens. No, I'm pretty sure they would have done that whole thing anyway. This is just for the money.
I know it's for the money, but like that's how
No,
the
I think-
snippers worked. Well, I guess
Yeah,
okay, but I guess before when the other
yeah.
girls won, yeah, okay, I see you. But
Yeah,
imagine
that would be crazy if George was giving 2 badges away.
Ooh. So they both get $5,000 for their charities. They split the money, and then all the queens come out, and Jorgeous is the first one to give her badge, and he says, "RuPaul, I already made this promise to Queen. I said I was going to give my badge to Shannel, and I am a little girl of my word." And she waddles over.
Nina. Take notes, Nina.
I choose to snip Nina.
Can you imagine?
She still thinks they're snipping.
No.
And then Shannel's like hugs her and she says, "Thank you, little guy." And then and then Shannel's like, "Well, I'm gonna give this to Jorgeous." And then walks all the way over to Jorgeous, and I feel like you guys could have just done that when she was already over there, but whatever. And then they get another little hug together, and everyone's like, "Gag."
Including me.
Gag. Well, I wasn't gagging. Were you gagging?
I was gagging because it's not, has this happened before? Like, have we ever seen
No.
the strategy? Like, people always talk about it. They always talk about doing something fun and strategic like that. They never do.
Fun.
They never do. But like, this is just, I love it. Diabolical.
I love it.
Now,
I love it.
now
I love it.
Chanel went to 2 badges, and Jorgeous is at what, 3?
Yeah.
Or is it 2? Crazy.
3.
Just like that.
Wait.
She's now like almost a front runner.
Jorgeous had 2 going into this.
Oh,
She's at 4.
wait, so she's tied with Plastique right now?
And when I said Jorgeous could
You're
win
just-
it all, Jorgeous can win it all.
Oh my
Never
god.
count my girl Jorgeous out.
Oh my god. She's gonna make it to the top.
Jorgeous
That'd be
is the
so funny.
mastermind of the season.
She is really good. Like the runways sometimes leave something to be desired for me, but her performances have always been good.
Oh, Slade.
Yeah. She did a great job in the musical. In the roast as well. Past couple episodes, she's been doing really well.
She's definitely been on it. This feels like an episode that was like a long time coming.
Mm-hmm.
As for both of them, for Shannel too.
Yeah.
So, are there any other? So now, Shannel is in the bottom, at the end of the race, not by herself, but she's tied for last place.
With who? Nina?
Mm-hmm.
Who even? I need to watch like not power rankings. I need to look at the wiki.
No, I need to see
To know what's
you
happening.
you periods. Hold on.
Oh, I know who you're talking
Hold
about.
on. Let's get it done. Let's get it twisted. Do get it twisted. I am looking something up right now.
Okay, Angeria's got 3 wins. Gottmik has got 2. Jorgeous has. Wait.
Is
Well,
it not
I'm looking at.
updated?
No, I'm looking. Okay, so we've got Angie with 3, Gottmik 2, Georgia's 4, Nina 2, Plastique 4, Roxy 4, Chanel 2, Vanjie 2. So everyone has a minimum of 2 right now, and the highest is 4.
Let's fucking go. This is now it's a season. Now the competition's heating up.
Yeah, like our top 3 right now are Georgia's, Plastique, and Roxy, which kind of feels correct.
Okay, so before we continue, the U period, his channel is at UONYT.
Mm.
So listen, I am an artist. I love to source my sources. You know, you got to pull your references and you put them on the page. That's the end of the episode. We see the queens all have a very fun, happy time. We did see a bit of Angeria being like, "I don't blame them. That was my strategy. I would have done it too." Which I'm actually remembering isn't actually. That strategy was first talked about by Nina. Because remember, she thought she was gonna win. And then afterwards, in that Untucked, Nina was like talking to Gottmik, being like, "Gottmik, you want to talk for a second away from everyone else?" Which was freaking insane, by the way. To think, well, you gotta sit there and think, how strong is my alliance, because they're alliances, how strong is my friendship with Gottmik to like sit there and ask her to do this very shady thing in front of everyone?
Is it shady though?
It's so early in the competition. That's going to put a target on both of their bags. You think Gottmik wants a target like that?
I guess that early, it's like, no, you shouldn't be doing that.
It's like, okay, so we're snipping Gottmik and Nina because they teamed up. She was smart to say nothing. She was smart to just ignore her.
Crazy.
It's giving very much Alexis Michelle when on day 1 of All Stars 8 went up to Candy and wrote her a note, and Candy put the note in her shelf, and the note ended up being Alexis Michelle revealed she wanted to do an alliance with Candy, but Candy just never read the note. That was a smart move. And that's our episode.
That's it.
Thank you guys for watching. Can I get an MA?
MA. See you next week.
We'll see you next week with another episode of Unqualified Reviews. Goodbye. I can't find it. Goodbye.